What's up, everybody? It's Tony Vega and VegaTech Sports back with another free pick for you today on Sunday, NFL Sunday, October 14, 2018. We want to get back into a free pick for you today. I'm going to have some leans for you also, but let's really quickly recap. And before we do, I've been told I got to remember to say, hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel so you can continue to get these free picks. Remember, in October, I'm giving away my premium picks and everything for free. If we get more subscribers, I can extend that to November, but because I'm trying to build my following up, especially since I've now gone from just local to going worldwide. So with that being said, VegaTech Sports is giving you this month of October free premium picks as free picks, and possibly in November, depending on how things go. I do have some extra special big plays that I still do provide to my premium clients. But yeah, come join us here at VegaTech Sports. We're happy to provide you with all the content. This free information, it does mean something to us because we want to make sure that you guys are making money along with us. We've had a monster year, back-to-back years, but this year has been absolutely monster. And I want to continue that. I want to share the wealth. I want everybody to be able to make some money. So let's get this cash. Let's get this money, y'all. All right? So recapping yesterday. What a day yesterday. We went 3-1 in our free picks. We should have went 4-0. Unfortunately, UCF got caught in some really bad weather. They started off slow, and then they got caught in weather. They dominated the second half. They came all the way back, and they won the game by 1 point. They had to win by 5. They had 12 minutes to go, and they just couldn't score. None of the teams could really get anything going in the fourth quarter because the rain was really, really bad. That happens. But it was the right call. It was the right team. It just fell short by a couple of points. So we are seeing the board really well. We won our other 3, which was Alabama, Duke, which was an underdog, a great underdog pick that we got. They won straight out. And we also had, who do we have also? One more, Michigan. We switched from Wisconsin to Michigan because of the reverse line move. If you guys saw my video from yesterday, I talked about what a reverse line move is. And too many of the public, the average Joe, was jumping all over Wisconsin. And 70-some-odd% of people were jumping on Wisconsin, but the line had moved away from Wisconsin. That means all the sharp, all the professional bettors put their money on Michigan, and we saw the outcome. So we switched things up. We're not afraid to make sure that if we're trying to make money here. So if we see that there might have been a wrong pick that we had, we're going to go around and we're going to make that correction. So always check on the day of the game with my free picks, because I will provide you with the information. It could change from time to time. The stuff that I give out early in the week on NFL and NCAA is just early leans, stuff that I look at, that I kind of like, that you might want to look at. But things are subject to change until the day of that official game. So we had a monster day. We went 3-1 plus 800 units yesterday for our free picks. Our leans, we went 5-2. Very close to 5-1. I'm 6-1, but 5-2. I'll take that all day. Plus 600 units. So that's plus 1,400 units just yesterday alone. We've seen the board really well. Did I call those 2 leans on MLB? Taking the 1.5 points with Milwaukee made sense. It just did. And we won. We covered the spread there. So very good day yesterday here at the site. Hopefully y'all guys had a good day also. I mean, we were up major. So we want to continue this run going. So let's get into today's free pick. I'm going to throw this out to you fast because there's a lot of information. There's a lot of games today. And I want y'all to make some money. So I'm going to give you some information. You guys can take that information and kind of run with it. So my free pick of today is the New England Patriots and the Sunday night game. Yes, they're playing against the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 5-0, I believe. And going into this game, Mahone is on fire, except for last week. I gave you the Jags last week as a possible upset of Kansas City Chiefs. And their defense showed up. Mahone last week didn't have a touchdown. He had a couple interceptions. He had a lot of yards, but he had a couple interceptions. He didn't play his best game. That was that defense that I thought was going to show up. It's just that, unfortunately, the offense didn't show up for the Jags. And even though they went up and down the field, Bortles had like 4 or 5 interceptions. That's not acceptable. So we lost that game, but we saw something there. I saw that Mahomes, the book is out on you. People start seeing more and more game films on you. You see their weaknesses, and they're starting to poke holes in it. And what does Belichick do? Shoot, he has some extra time because of a game that they played on Thursday. You give him extra time at home when they're dominant against the spread. You give them all that, plus you're getting, I think, Julian Edelman back. You're getting more players back. You're getting healthy, more chemistry. They already lost on national televised against the Detroit Lions earlier this year. I see New England Patriots minus 3.5. Buy it down to -3. Remember, always buy that half point if you can. Especially when it crosses 3, 4, 7, and 10. Okay? So, with that being said, take New England Patriots. They are the team to go with this evening. All right? That's -3. That's what official free play will be for today. So other leans in football. I got so much for you. I'm missing it. But in football, I like the Steelers plus 2.5. Buy that up to 3. And the reason why I say this is because this is a rivalry type game. They're going to be coming hard. They don't really like each other. I've been reading a lot about how this team is trying to get on chemistry. There's a lot of stuff going on. Ben doesn't really play great on the road. But they've lost. They've tied. This is a different scenario. They have something to prove. I like the Patriots. And I actually like the over in that game too. And so that might be one. Another one that actually was going to be my free pick. You know what? Let's make this a second free pick. Because I still like this game. Take the Broncos plus 7 at home against the Rams. Shoot, the Rams got to go all the way up to Mile High? My parents live in Denver now. Going up there and I try to go work out at 24-Hour Fitness, man, it's no joke. That altitude is no joke. So you got tired legs. They still trying to get healthy. Going all the way up to Denver. The air is going to be thin. They're going to be tired. Denver's used to it. Let's go with Denver. Plus 7. You give me a Denver team at home with a pretty good defense with 7 points. That's ridiculous. It's down to 6.5 right now. Buy it up to 7. And what we talked about yesterday in our college football picks, we took 3 plus 6.5 teams. Iowa State, I believe it was also Arkansas, and one other, but it actually ended up being more than just it jumped up to 10, and we bought it at the 10.5. But yes, that 6.5 point spread to me always with my patterns that I see in this thing right here. Sometimes it's hollow, but most times there's something rolling around in there, and I always see that 6.5 as a bait line, always. And they're trying to bait us in to picking this team. We're not going to do it. We're going to take the Broncos. If you get at 6.5, buy up to 7. If you get it at 7, buy up to 7.5 so you can, give you a better chance of winning. So I like the Broncos also as your second free pick. It was going to be a lean, but we're going to go with the second free pick today. So we got New England, and we also have the Broncos. We have Steelers as a lean. I also like the Colts-Jets game, kind of to go over. That's not really a lean. It's just something I was looking at. I didn't make the billing. Also, another lean that I like is the Panthers to win this game. Now, they were underdogs early. And we got it early at +1. We bought it up to +2. But right now they're actually favorites by 1.5. So there's been a major line swing towards the Panthers. I think they're going to win also. So we're going to give you a lean on the Panthers to win straight out. Take the money line. Don't mess with the actual spread. It's 1.5. It doesn't make any sense. Just take the spread, the money line. So those are your leans in football. In baseball, I'm leaning towards the Boston Red Sox. Everything in my body tells me Houston is the better team. Ultimately, I believe they have better pitching, better bullpen, better overall hitting. I think overall it's about even in hitting. The pitchers for Boston just not right now, and unfortunately that's going to be their downfall. So I like the Boston Red Sox to make it competitive today, to say to Houston, no, it's not going to be easy series. You might have won the first game, but we still here. So take the Boston Red Sox +1.5. Yes, it's Price on the mound. And to give you some information with Price had a 3.58 ERA. He was 16-7 this year. He had a 1.14 ERA. But in his last outing, which was a postseason game against New York, he got smacked. In 1 2/3 inning, he gave up 3 runs, 2 home runs, 2 walks. So that was iffy. That wasn't a great game. Now we flip it to the other side, and we look at Houston. We look at Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole had a 2.88 ERA. He's 15-5 this year. Boy was on fire. I liked him because he's a model of consistency. Pre and post the All-Star game, he did have a 3.5 ERA post All-Star, which is kind of a concern because against Boston, he also had a 3.46 ERA. He was 1-0, but he had 2 starts. In 13 innings pitched, he gave up 10 hits, 5 runs, 3 home runs, 3 walks, only 15 strikeouts. I mean, 15 strikeouts are pretty nice in 13 innings, but the others is not good. The other statistics. Batting average against Boston was 2.08. So, with all that being said, I like Boston because you know what? Against them, they're seeing the ball decent against Garrett Cole. And Price, even though he's not playing the best, he has been more of a guy, I make a mistake, I make corrections, and the next game he plays better. So he made a mistake. He played really, really bad, even though they pulled him kind of early, but he didn't play well in his first postseason game of the year. I feel like he's going to come back today and be dominant. So this is a sharp play. It's going against the public who's moving all on Houston. But I would think if they're all on Houston, this would be like a -150 for Houston. It's only 123. So take Boston +1.5. Yes, we got to spend some extra money on it, but it's worth it because what we're trying to do is have more money tomorrow than we did today. All right? So if we can win, we go into tomorrow with some good bets with more money in our pockets. And if you can do that consistently, then you start doing whatever you want. Traveling the world, not stressing so much about bills or whatever it may be. We are here to try to make this money. I want y'all to make this money. So we have some free picks on New England Patriots, -3. We're also taking the Broncos +7 as your free pick, official free picks. We like some leans when it comes to some of the MLB game. You guys are +1.5 with the Red Sox. And we have some other leans with the Panthers and really small leans with the over in the Steelers-Banger game and over in the Colts-Jets game. Hopefully you guys have a great, great Sunday. Place these bets. Spend the rest of the day with your family. Log on and see if you won or not, and hopefully you win again. Make some more money and be happy. Don't even have to watch the games. What I love about sportsbook, you don't have to watch the games. Once you put that shit in, you can go and do what you need to do with your family, which is spend time with them. And you're making that cash on the side. And they be happy when you say, hey, baby, we about to go get you a pair of new shoes. You know what I mean? Let's get it today, y'all. Have a great day. I love you, mama. Be well. We're all pulling for you. Major prayers. Continue for her. If everybody can continue prayers and prayer army of prayer soldiers, we'll be all right. I love y'all. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Later.